Wow, player, do you ever die? I just recorded the entire video of me describing everything that I'm about to describe to you now, and apparently my microphone was turned off. So when I went to play it back, there was nothing there. So let's take two on this. Hopefully, I can wrap it up a little quicker this time. So the DM was basically going through your questionnaire that you filled out, the character questionnaire, and how it impacts your character. Like I think, like I had mentioned to you, is it doesn't do anything really negative. It just kind of some of it like sets the path that you'll maybe go on as far as like stories, what kind of people you'll run into, stuff like that, how you approach situations or how you've approached them in the past. But there are a couple areas where you can receive bonus things from it. Um, Specifically, the first part where you pick strength of mind, you did strength of spirit, strength of mind, strength of body, I believe. Yes, spirit, mind, body. Um, so what that does is picking strength of mind first will kind of unlock some psychic potential, and that psychic potential will stem from your further up choices. Strength of spirit deals with your tie to your soul force. Everyone has a soul force. If you don't pick one in character creation, you're assigned your races by default. Andvari have something called animus. It is the soul force that most Andvari have. And then strength of body deals with more physical aspects of your character. If you want to be one of those people out there who goes hit stuff pretty hard, moves pretty fast, that kind of thing. Strength of body is a good thing to pick. This varies like from character to character. This is something I'll say. If you want to share this information with people, you're welcome to, but it also varies character to character, especially based on what they did as far as powers, abilities, how they built their character, stuff like that. So this is kind of like it's a loose outline, but like it's specified to each player. So like you might be able to help them out a little bit if they want to do this. If not, no big deal. Or you can just keep it yourself because you don't got time for that kind of nonsense. You pick strength of spirit first. That allows you to unlock something with your energy. The choices were ruby, sapphire, or diamond. You picked ruby. Diamond deals with the defensive side of your energy. Energies usually have a couple sides to them. All of them have certain sides, and all of them, each energy has certain strengths in each thing. Like some are rated like say a 5 for destructive potential and a 5 for defensive things. Diamond is like the defensive side of energy. Sapphire is the healing and versatility side of energy, and ruby for you was the like awakening destructive side. So you basically got to awaken a portion of your energy. And from there, you had a couple elements to pick from: fire, earth, wind, or water. um, because you picked earth, earth will allow you to. This is okay. So the first number you picked, 1 to 10, was whether or not you'll have a connection to your energy. Um, and you obviously have some sort of connection now because it's how you use your soul force ability, like your soul stuff. But like animus is what fuels that ability. So the number was 6. You picked 7. That you're one away. You get some connection to it, but you don't get a strong connection yet. Um, yeah, we'll see how that plays out in game. You probably won't be given any additional information on it or anything like that. It's just something that you can probably explore. It'll probably come out in some way in a feeling or something like that. The DM will address it, and you can choose to ignore it or go with it or whatever you want to do. The pick of the element, that's kind of like this tree you got a bonus ability, or you got to strengthen an existing ability. For earth, we looked for abilities in your soul force that are tied to the element earth, and that would be abilities that boost your durability, that kind of ground you, that kind of embodies the spirit of earth, beyond earth being king and everything like that, player. So the DM basically picked out 4 abilities or 4 potential abilities that you might have or you might have access to. If you would have picked one of the ones you didn't have access to, you would have gotten unlocked at a low level. If you would have picked one of the ones that you already have access to, it would be boosted. You picked spectral armor because of your pick. You already have spectral armor, so spectral armor now exists for you at a grandmaster level, I believe. It was bumped up quite a bit because of some of your stats, and you can now use it at a level that is not normally associated with. Spectral armor, if you remember, is your ability to boost your durability based on the spectrum of stealth you're in. So, like, the easiest one is the audio visual boosts like your physical durability. The psychic spectrum of stealth boosts your durability to like psychic based attacks. One of the ones boosts your thing to energy. There's something that boosts your ability to some other stuff. So the big trick with this ability before is you had to be in a spectrum of stealth to use it. That made it hard to concentrate because you're doing a lot of things at once, but like you also don't want to get hit in stealth anyway. Reaching the level you did, you can now use it out all the time. You just have to tell the DM what spectrum of stealth you want to associate it with. So like if you're getting it in and you're not stealth, you can activate spectrum armor, and it'll basically you'll get some like nifty looking armor, energy armor, and yeah, you don't have to be stealth to use it. It also doesn't have I think it had a cooldown. Don't have that sheet up. It no longer has a cooldown if it did. And no longer has a duration. It's just tied to your energy drain. So like as long as you can maintain it, you got it, player. That's the first two numbers. The second or the third number between 1 and 6 was, where are we here? Was your ability to, oh, that was okay. So that's your strength of body thing. Strength of body also gets a pick with it. You picked what did you pick, player? So you picked power and vigor. So that path leads you. That's okay. Yeah. So power leads you to energy again, like because it's kind of your body's interaction with your energy. So you can kind of potentially unlock an aspect of your energy. You picked power, vigor. Vigor allows you to access the healing portions of your energy. So how that'll work is it'll probably synergize well with your healing factor, but you'll be able to. This is funny because I get to say this, and you might know what I'm talking about. You know how Zeratul is able to call out that cosmic energy, and then he could use it to heal things and himself. It'll be kind of like that for you. It'll obviously be a bit different, but like you at least get a kind of frame of reference of what I'm talking about here. Is the energy can be used for a lot more, but because you picked dead on, it was pretty much an all or nothing thing. You got, like you said, you got a chance to use it, and you got it with vigor. It'll basically unlock so you can actually call out your energy, but only the healing portion of it. Yeah, so good job on that one, player. It'll boost your personal healing potential, and we'll have to look and see what all Animus can do as far as healing goes. That'll probably be revealed to you in game, not on here. Questionnaire. The last one, speed. So some of the things with speed, like you might see minor boosts to things here or there based on what your choices were. Like you picked alacrity as far as your speed choice went, then reflexive dex movement, strike. So yeah, you got a bonus ability kind of thing based on your picks, and it's something in your character's ability trees that would be tied to speed. So there's a couple things in your stealth spectrum trees, and then there's some stuff in your super speed trees. Based on the number you picked, you got something from your super speed tree, and you got something called a flash step. A flash step is, it basically takes, like right now, Tor operates very much on the human way of running, where, you have that, you basically require yourself to dig in and get yourself up to speed. A flash step is basically a burst of speed off of like a single stride, and it's like good for like side to side movement or quick darts here and there. And it actually comes with a bit of energy drain, like so you actually focus your your soul force into this ability, because like right now it's like when you run, like you're not really using your soul force to run, but this allows you to do it, so you'll be quicker. You won't be able to be faster than your like actual top speed right now, which I want to say is like either 147 or 247. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, you'll be able to basically make these darting movements for a cost of your energy. It's not like a teleporter instant transmission fast. It's based on, like I said again, how fast you actually are in game. You won't be faster than your top speed, but you'll be able to actually hit that top speed over a short distance. It requires obviously very firm footing. Like it would be hard to do if things were slippery or uneven surfaces or anything like that, or if there's anything going on that would put you off balance. But yeah, flash step, that's something you can do now. It's updated in your powers and abilities and techniques thing. It's another one for you to remember. Sorry about that, player. But yeah, was there anything else? So that was the 4 picks you did. A lot of the other stuff I'm not going to get into because, like I said, it's more about how the DM will approach your story, how you might have approached things in the past. So like if something comes up and let's say there's some woman that hits on homely looking Tor, in the past you might have been like, you might have think she was like just kind of messing with you or something like that based on what you picked, versus like, okay, yeah, there's hope for me yet, like stuff like that. But yeah, you don't get anything out of it. Those are the 4 things that you got out of it. Those are the 4 numbers you picked, and we'll move onward and up from there. Hopefully this recorded this time, player. If it didn't, you definitely die.